Okay, we're back again. The move's done. Everything's happening. And Ukraine is, of course, uppermost in my mind. As we've been saying and have been saying, it's just so obvious. Now the east part of Ukraine is starting to get splintered off. It appears that the United States and Europe have been telling the Ukrainian government to be very prudent in its dealings with the militants who are most probably armed, backed, financed by the Russians. By doing that, all they're doing is allowing seeds of discontent to keep moving through there. Not only that, the money that is being offered to the Ukrainians, which they need so badly, I think it's, 18 billion or whatever it is coming with so many rules and regulations that there's no way the Ukrainians can meet those rules and meet those requirements. It's just not going to happen. So the money doesn't come. Inflation starts flying, probably. The value of their currency drops. And the people in the East sit there and go, man, I'd rather be over in Russia. They'll give us money with no strings attached. Their people come in and take care of us, and we never have to worry with them again. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian government just tiptoes in, and I have no, of course, insider knowledge, but one has to believe that we all have been telling the Ukrainians, don't move too hard, don't be harsh, don't go crazy. Well, because of that, you're looking at people who are just kicking away. Russians don't care. They're doing what they want to do, and meanwhile, Ukraine gets dismembered as we watch. And we are really kind of helping that along because we're doing nothing. Talk sanctions. We're going to have another meeting. We're having a meeting this Thursday. What good does that do? Russians say what they're going to do, and at the same time, they obviously lie about not being involved, and they're playing the game, and we're letting them play the game, and we're doing nothing about it. And we're just allowing Ukraine to get split in half. Our fault. EU's fault. Especially after we signed off when the Ukrainians turned over all their nuclear missiles. And we signed off on a deal saying we would defend their territory and we would recognize their territory, just like the Russians said they would do. Why would you expect North Korea to turn the nuclear weapons over? Why would you expect Iran to back off? Why would you expect anybody with nuclear weapons to agree to give them up? When we're saying we will back you up if you give them up, and then we don't back you up. The Obama administration is doing an absolutely horrible job with the foreign policy. It's just going horribly, horribly, horribly. Other countries are seeing it. You saw our Asian position, our Asian video. I don't see how the Asians can even believe that we're going to back them up, even though we're sending a couple destroyers down. And then the big question now is going to be what happens in the UN countries that we have guaranteed to support and back when the Russians start their game there too. It's just bad. Our foreign policy has totally fallen apart. It was a good idea when the president came in to try to reach out, to try to make things work. It's all fallen apart. And it's fallen apart because nobody respects the United States of America. And when there's a vacuum, all the bad guys move into that vacuum. The good guys don't. The bad guys do. So sad. And it's just going to keep on getting worse until it gets better. Peace.